Gas prices are fluctuating across the region, and the price doesn't just change from day to day, but also from place to place. Some areas are up to 10 cents cheaper than others, but are the savings worth the drive? CTV's Natalie Van Roy reports.
Pulling the trigger on filling the tank may cost less depending on where you get your gas.
I go back and forth to the GTA, and it's definitely cheaper here than it is in the GTA. I live in Oakville, and it seems like we have some of the highest prices in the GTA, but in Stratford it's great. It's always 6 to 8 cents cheaper.
These people at the pump willing to take a drive for a better deal.
In town, this one matches about the 3 or 4 lowest places.
Well, it's good gas. It's just cheap prices.
In Kitchener, the price ranges from $1.20 to $1.25.
The price has been high for the last few weeks, and I really don't know why. Even up north is cheaper than here, which doesn't make any sense because they got to truck it further. So I really don't know.
This week, the best deal seems to be in Stratford, where gas is around $1.11. But is it worth the drive to save? Petroleum analyst Dan Mateg says no.
If you're going to save 10 cents a liter using 65 liters a week doing that, and say you fill up twice, 130 to save 10, so you're going to save a total of $13 to $14. I'm not sure it's worth it.
And why the difference in price? Mateg says every gas station in southwestern Ontario pays the same wholesale taxes and price for gasoline. The only difference is the retail margin.
In places like Stratford, it's costing them $1.11.4 cents a liter to buy their fuel today. So whatever price you're selling at, the cost of replacement is higher than the retail, unless they have a very rich uncle, a friendly bank, or a refiner or a wholesaler who's prepared to spot them 3 or 4 cents a liter so they don't lose their shirt.
He says there's also the case where big box stores offer cheaper gas to get you to shop more. This Kitchener gas store owner says he can't afford to lower his price.
If I had to set my price 10 cents cheaper to match Stratford, it would be below my cost. And there's no point in being in business. I have to pay my staff, pay the property taxes, heat, hydro, etc.
He says the price also fluctuates, depending on the time of year, with the additives used and the supply and demand. Natalie Van Roy, CTV News, Kitchener.
There aren't many foods that have as much of a fan base as Nutella. The company that makes the iconic spread has changed the recipe, and many Nutella lovers are outraged. CTV's Claudia Cotillo has the details.
These two sisters have loved Nutella since they were kids.
Don't mess with the Nutella. Something that Mama gave us when we were babies for breakfast, and they can't change it. They cannot change Nutella.
But the beloved recipe has changed. Ferrero, the company that makes it, admits they've fine-tuned it to evolve to consumers' tastes. They made the changes in August.
You know what, my roommates keep my house supplied with it, and it's just that chocolatey hazelnut taste.
I like sugar stuff, I'm still 25.
After examining nutritional labels, a German consumer watchdog says there's more sugar and skim milk powder in this iconic jar, and they assume less cocoa since the color of the new Nutella is brighter. The changes sparking outrage on social media and the hashtag Nutellagate. On Twitter, this user saying, "How dare they leave the sugar and cocoa alone?" And this one saying, "If it ain't broke, don't fix it."
Nutella is labeled as a hazelnut spread with cocoa, and even if the recipe has been altered, one thing that hasn't changed, the first ingredient is sugar.
So the sugar here is 0.56 grams.
Here at the Pasticceria Gelateria Italiana in Little Italy,
this is a Nutella cookie.
Nutella pastries and gelato as popular as ever.
For me, it's okay as it is now. It's the borderline of sweetness, so you could have an extra spoon of it. If they go more sweeter, then you have to alternate the recipes.
Although the tweaked recipe has sparked a backlash, some say they'll still keep a jar around, just in case.
Maybe for the grandchildren, we just might have a little jar of Nutella. Nona will have some, I think.
Who doesn't like Nutella, right?
Claudia Cotillo, CTV News.
Still to come on CTV News, a renewed push to stop